From one guy who we think will be an ex-Giant soon to a guy who is currently an ex-Giant. Tyre Phillips. He's saying, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
Put me in, coach.
Look at me.
I'm ready to play.
I should be right tackle. Center field, obviously. This is from from current NFL insider from Fox Sports, Jordan Schultz, via X Twitter, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Former Giants offensive tackle Tyre Phillips has fully recovered from the quad injury he sustained in Week 17 last year. Several teams have been monitoring Phillips, who has 27 career starts. Now, as soon as that happened, of course, what a Giants fan thinking, offensive lineman, we need him. We've been in that mindset for the last 10 years. There's an offensive lineman. I want him. And this is a guy that I'm kind of curious on, guys. I got to say. I think given how Evan Neal played last week, he needs to continue to start because you kind of want to salvage the 7th overall pick. That's kind of an important pick to, try to do something with. Jermaine Eluemunor is probably our best offensive lineman at this point there. He's now over at left tackle. So it really doesn't give a spot for, Tyre Phillips to go ahead and start. But you look at our bench. Chris Hubbard did not look good. Josh Ezeudu did not look good. I wouldn't mind him if he's interested in a backup role. But
yes,
if Jordan Schultz is saying several teams are monitoring him, that makes you think that someone's going to either give him a chance to start or somebody flat out is going to bring him in to start. And I don't know. I don't know who the teams are. I don't know who's looking at him like that. But listen, guys, there's 32 teams, and there's always injuries. Somebody very well may need him to start, and we're not that team. So I don't see us probably getting him this year. But if he would take a backup role, I would take him back in a freaking heartbeat because I do think he's better than Hubbard. I do think he's better than Ezeudu at this point. Yeah,
but you also got to think, too, like, if he gets offered the job to be backup for, Ravens, Chiefs, Lions, you're probably going to take that role because you have a better opportunity to chase a ring.
It depends on a couple of things there, honestly. So keep in mind, first off, he knows the coaching staff. There is a familiarity part of that. On top of that, it depends on where he's living. If he's living out in the New York area still, he might say, screw it, I'd rather stay close to home. I don't know these things, so I don't know. I'm just saying there are pros to him potentially because he's been playing for the Giants the last couple of years. When he left us even temporary last year, it was to go to the practice squad for the Eagles.
But again, not far. The Jets.
I'm saying, again, not far from where, from us at that point. You could have a house in Jersey and still be going to Philly and not have a problem.
I mean, you could also, say same thing about Baltimore. You're only talking about 4 hours.
That's a little far to go for the day.
For the day, but it's not a far move.
No. I mean, but I'm just saying, I don't know what that kind of stuff in his personal life. And I think without knowing that, it's hard to say if the Giants bring nothing to the table that would go ahead and give them, any kind of, higher, vote, so to speak, in his mind there, Washington could be an option even. Maybe like Bobby Johnson. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. That's the problem. Only he knows. But like I said, something to keep an eye on because it wouldn't shock me at all if they at least had the chit chat with him to see if he's interested in coming back again. Because I never heard anything negative about him, anybody within the franchise. And like I said, I think it's a need. And I think they probably would cut Hubbard and bring him in a heartbeat.
100%.
Even though I'd love Ezeudu to be the one to be cut, but that's a whole can't do that yet. I guess that's this offseason. Another Shane pick gone.
Bye.
Yeah. Thank God for him that he hit this so good in this draft because the other one's not been so
good. Eek.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.